Hello there, Libra. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath, and this reading's going to be for Libra for July of 2018. How exciting! 7 months in the year. It's like flowing right by us, isn't it? Well, I have a couple announcements. That's a prayer class is out there for you, and the sutra classes. There are two short videos out there that explain them. Prayer class is basic structure for prayer, how you do prayers for manifestation, how you format them, how you do them for this type of work. It's a long class, it's about 2.5 hours long. The other sutras are a form of meditation particular to this kind of work. So they're thought forms we put in a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day once you get them down, and it enhances the clear perceptions and really refines them. For those of us doing this work or just getting into this kind of work, or just if you want to develop spiritually, it's a really good thing. They are in two parts because I had to do that, and because that's how they have to be done, or you get in trouble with them. Anyhow, but I said it so you could buy part one and then part two, or you can buy them both together and get a discount. Now, what I've done for us for the month is I've laid 4 cards. We use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month and pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. All of us Libras, for those of you that are new, are going to be named Frankie for the period of time of this reading, I suppose. Now go look at your moon sign and rising sign if you know them. It gives you a more comprehensive view of the month. The other thing is I don't think the cards will go week by week. They'll blend in and out, kind of like a theme throughout the month. The message for us, though, this month is kind of nice because it's like I'm going to enjoy myself. It's like we're going to enjoy ourselves with everyone, like a lot of social type actions. And when I get a chance, I'm going to take a breather and catch up with my work or my thoughts. So, kind of based on the cards I'm looking at here, we just might have it. It was like, well, this is a fun month for us. We'll catch up later and we'll do it like in between, but it's going to be like blurps, but it feels pretty joyful, so I like it for us. Our words are efficiency and discernment. We're probably going to need that efficiency to catch up with our work or thoughts after all this having fun. Purification, authenticity, and birth. So some of us may be birthing a for real birth, but they're actually good words. And one of those cards, that discernment, I'm telling you, use it at all times, especially if we're going to have a good time this month. Maybe there's someone in the crowd, or if it gets to be a really social month, you always need discernment, Libra, with everybody at all times. So it's a good word, and I kind of think I know what our purification word is for. Whenever Spirit tells me purification, I always hear, I've cried all the tears I can. And that's the end of that. And I do know 2017 was rough for a lot of us, so it feels past, I'm hoping, for all of us. These are general readings, can't hone it down for you, Libra. That's why you look at your moon and rising sign. This is a Two of Cups. That's our card on the bottom of the deck. Now, there you go. This is a great card. It actually is a card of that word birth. So this can be two lovers coming together. I always call it the Mutual Admiration Society. Oh, you're so good. No, honey, you're so good. Oh, no, dear, what is it you want? And being Libras, we can genuinely like to have everybody happy. But this can be new relationships. It does not have to be a new partnership. These are general readings. But it can be new relationships. It can be making an old relationship new. Maybe that's why I'm spending time or with friends and family and, like enjoying myself this month. I got cups, maybe it's a couple glasses of wine, or I'm a beer drinker, I'd rather have beer. But these two are coming together. So it can, because they're general readings, normally this is a love partnership. You would know, though, that the other person that I'm co-joining with, that was a nice way to put that, Libra, is someone who I can trust. Because this card is like the card of opening up to new partnerships, new relationships, It's usually an emotional card. And like I said, it can be the Mutual Admiration Society, new friends, that kind of stuff. A helper, a helpmate, maybe for a particular project, because they're general readings. For a lot of us, it's going to be that social interaction or perhaps meeting someone new. For others of us, it can be like a new partner at work, new co-worker I'm working with, um, maybe makes life a lot easier for me, or new friendships, but it is like bringing together of two. And when you bring together two, birth, our word, gets created. So for those of us that this is a definite new partnership, you know, we may get pregnant right away, or so watch it, that just came out. Or maybe that's where our purification word comes in, but this is purity of a new union also, So, and we are manifesting this because that's part of the way this sequence goes, because we have two major arcana here. So if there's something I want, get real efficient, Libra. Get real efficient, because we may feel a little stuck like in the beginning of the month, but when it blows open, financial stuff, and maybe if we're doing that catch up with work type thing, authentically get efficient. I'm telling you, so you can catch up really fast, But with that word discernment in there, be careful who you let in, where you're not using your discretion, like that doesn't, just because I'm having fun doesn't mean everybody has to know my whole life type deal. We're Libra, we like talking, like chatting people up and enjoying ourselves. We can get really social butterfly. Our word discernment's in there though, so don't speak out of turn and cause that I cried more than enough tears, purification word, for any reason, because this feels really good, Our next card is a star card there, and that's great. Star card's number 17, and that adds up to an 8. How wonderful. That's the infinity symbol on its side. That means good fortune and money. It means that we have finally, but we have two cards that support this here. So we are blending spirit into the material realm, and we're doing it quite well with our word efficiency. So if there is something I'm dreaming about, right, that I want on the physical plane, I would keep my focus real clear about that this month, because the star card, when I am working in manifestation, right, the star card is something that I've prepared myself for, and maybe this lover's card here, this 2 of Cups, I've prepared myself for, and I have been waiting for a long time for it to come, and here it is. This is that blending together of the material and the spiritual realm and doing it efficiently and right. But I'm prepared. I am prepared. That's what the star card means. I've been waiting for this, like being patient and prepared, and so I'm ready when the manifestation comes. She's pouring water into the earth and water into water here on this card, and the water is spirit, It's running through her whole body and out into the material plane, which is the earth energy. And the star above her head always reminds me of a pentacle, which means funds, financial security too. And when I get the star card, because I've been preparing myself ahead of time I receive the gifts. So I receive material realm rewards, as in financial security, perhaps new jobs, new friends, maybe new co-workers, good news, good beneficial news that can benefit me on the material realm, but it's because I was prepared. The star card is always prepared. Something I've prayed for, hoped for, wished for forever, and here it is. But it was because I was prepared, because I was patient, and because I was ready. A lot of times Spirit brings us gifts and we ignore them because we weren't ready. So use your discernment, open my eyes, and watch for the signs and symbols that show me that's authenticity. That's the thing I'm looking for. This is the time. Birth doesn't just have to mean a child. It can mean a fresh new idea, a new start in life. The thing I've been waiting for is finally here. Keep my eyes open and me spiritually prepared for the gift. You know, that's wonderful too. Our next card is the Four of Swords. I know why we got this though, actually, because of that first original message. It's like in between, we're gonna maybe that's our purification word too. You know, the card means rest and respite, like I need to take a rest or a time out. But this is a serious time out. So maybe last month or the last several months, some of us Libras may have been going through that purification process. We were crying. Maybe we didn't use our discernment. We thought somebody was authentic and they weren't. So it can come after a time of crisis. But it means I need a break, to catch up with myself, my thoughts. And with that star card there, maybe I need to withdraw myself a little bit from society, turn off the phones, shut the drapes, close the door, and take some time to myself. Because the star card, what they're saying, I was prepared for this. It's something I've been praying for, waiting for a really long time, and this can come after crisis. So it means that now I'm on my way up, if I take this time to myself. So for those of us that maybe have been sick and praying that we just get better, can I get out of bed, or, surgeries or whatever, this would be really relevant because now I'm on the upside because I took that time for myself, and maybe with this, it's going to be a good month for us, like with people around us, and basically, hopefully enjoying ourselves. The card for others of us mean that we need some alone time. Maybe we need some alone time with our lover. There you go. Maybe to reestablish a relationship if we were working too hard before, if it was in a crisis thing and we were praying for it to get better. Let's let it get better. And now we take that time and withdraw from others' input that we may not have used our discernment with, that caused us a lot of tears, and take the time to ourselves to reestablish. Because remember, the star means we were ready for the manifestation. But I can tell you, we have the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. So for some of us, it will actually be a partnering and a celebration of a birth, and what better if this is what you want. This is a celebratory card, everything's coming together for me. I want to party, I want to celebrate with others to share my joy. Maybe I got into a new job, you know, and better coworkers at that job. Because the other one, all I was doing was crying, but I'm celebrating something new, something better. I have people around me, even if it was a health crisis, I'm on the upswing, and I have cause to celebrate financially, in the material world, or, my home, whatever it was I was praying for. Maybe some of us will get that birth word as a new home. Or, like we move to a new home and we celebrate what we're doing. You'll have to place it in where it belongs in your own life, because these are general readings. But I do know we are manifesting. Be careful when manifesting, and we're manifesting efficiently because we're prepared already with the star card for that manifestation, okay? Be careful, because since we have two cards of manifestation here, use discernment. What I'm praying for doesn't necessarily mean the whole world needs to know. And that's one of the little secrets in manifesting. You don't tell everybody everything, and we're social creatures, romantic and things like that. We want to hold that authenticity and efficiency. You know, Manifestation takes a particular amount of discretion. So use discernment this month. That means evaluate who you tell. You may be telling maybe my best friend, I hope Johnny and I get married and we have children right away. You know? And they think, I don't have children yet. It could take one thought to change something. But if you are really prepared to accept the answered prayer, you're going to use that discernment because you know better, because you would have told before, and that would be your purification card. Okay? It's kind of basically how it works, and I think this is going to be a great month for us, because here's our next card, Temperance. What more could we ask for? She's pouring water from spirit into water that goes in the other cup, and they're blending perfectly. Blending perfectly. It's the card of maturity, of patience, of balance, of being in harmony, being efficient with this manifestation. So we have the Star card and the Temperance card, which means stay patient, stay balanced. The manifestation is coming. Because I was mature and I waited and I didn't push, right? I am bringing it to fruition. Do not forget purification. I told, and what just flashed in my mind? You remember when you were a little kid and you liked the girl or the boy, in your class, and you told your best friend, and they went and said, such and such Libra loves you, na 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 na, and you never hear from them again, because they're embarrassed too, because you're too little, that kind of crap. That's what this feels like, that can trip us up. Those simple little, people don't even think I'm jealous, but it crosses their mind for a second. They don't think I'm being jealous. This is my friend. I want the best for him, but for a second it's like, I don't have that. And that's all it can take. Don't trip ourselves up this month. This is Temperance. We got it. So it can mean balance in every area of your life. If you need that rest, take that rest. Because this is blending spirit and the material realm for manifestation, but in a mature manner. Where I was patient, I was balanced, I stood straight for that which I wanted, and I expected it, and I felt it. It was authentically me, So with manifestation, doesn't just go, I want that red car. It's I'm sitting in that red car. I know what it feels like and smells like when I start the key, you know, or I know what my partner who is or what they're like, and I feel it and I know what it's like and I can smell them. All of those sensations require temperance. It requires temperance, patience, balance, coming through it all, staying focused efficiently, in standing in my authenticity. Because I think this is something we can really trust, you know, but we're going to have to withdraw a little bit this month, like they said in the beginning, even to like catch up to our own thoughts or catch up on our work, something like that, in order to bring to fruition that which we are going to celebrate. That's the way they're saying it to me. So I'm really excited for us. We may have a little glitches or something. Maybe that will be like towards the end of the month. Maybe the eclipse energy, might put a glitch here or there. But if I take that rest time and I make the appropriate phone calls, like maybe a letter was delayed, something like that, I got everything straightened out ahead of time. I don't really have to worry about that. I'm being efficient. A lot of times we'd rather just be social butterflies rather than just parking it for a while and doing what we have to do. So when you get the catch-up time, Libra, take it. This is a great time for you. I'm not kidding. Even if you needed that Four Swords energy because there was a crisis, perhaps before it or in the process here somewhere, we all have different, some of us it can be something really traumatic we went through, and other of us it can be a little thing, that trips you up. Like they were saying about using our discernment, we've learned the lessons before. This is see only love. And how do I manifest? That is by seeing only love, right? By evaluating, knowing what my vision is, loving it into fruition. It says, look past seeming errors, mistakes, or misunderstandings. That's our purification and discernment word there. See only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Take that Four Swords energy, Libra. I'm telling you, when the time comes, you'll know it, or perhaps you're in the middle of it right now before the month starts. Take it to prepare for this great time. It says the angels gave you this card as a reminder to see yourself, others, and every situation through their eyes. When you focus on love, anything that's unloving falls away. It's like turning on a light to diminish the previous darkness. Call upon the angels whenever you need help to elevate your vision to a more loving vantage point. Look past the personalities and egos of others. See the angel within them. The angels can help you with this, even if it seems difficult. Forgive, release anger, hurt, or judgment to the angels. Affirm what you desire instead of what you fear, because that's the way we do it. Well, Libra, that's our reading for July, and I want to tell y'all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. And anybody who just wants to know more about me, or just go neb about me, all the information down below the screen. And if you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information is there at the website, which is in the About section. And all the information to be able to do that is there. And all of you I've met through doing these YouTube readings for 2 whole years, and everybody I've met through 29 years of doing these readings, I want to tell you it was an honor, a privilege, and a joy to be able to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.